Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we have a very special guest, and this is my good friend Jake. Jake is from ZL Construction, a long running family business with a lot of history dealing with construction and renovation. So let's give Jake a warm welcome. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Felicia. Hello, everybody. My name is Jake
Huh.
from ZL.
Yeah, so maybe today we're just gonna have a casual chat. We wanted to know what Jake's experience with business coaching has been like. So, Jake, why don't we start with your introduction? Tell us more about you and your company.
Okay, sure. I am Jake, the third generation business owner from ZL Construction. So we focus on interior fitting out for homes and offices. So I joined the firm about close to 10 years ago, and taking it from a small outfit to a group size about 12 of us now. So we focus really on homes, about 80% of them on homes, and another 20% are in offices and institutions.
Okay, cool. It has been a long time running, yeah? Like, when was it established again?
It is established 1986, so it's 30 odd years in the coming.
I was so young then. Well, in any case, so since you are really from a very established company with long history, so can you please tell our friends what made you open to take up business coaching? Like, what were some of the challenges that you faced, or some of your experiences that made you open to getting outside help?
Sure. So I joined on board about 2011. We have a good run, say about 3 to 4 years of very positive projects, good cash flow, good leads. So it was then when we probably reached a plateau sometime in 2017, 2018. So things are still coming, but we sort of reach a threshold how things are. And slowly we start to uncover and realize there's also a bit of a HR issues, disgruntled staff, colleagues having misalignment, no clear goals, and somehow they are not motivated to achieve sales target. So rather than trying to make things work the wrong way, we sat down together with the founder, my dad. We sat down together and said that, well, I think it's really time that we need to seek external experts to see really deep what is the issue. So that's when we started looking around. Again, by stroke of chance, we reconnected with Felicia, our long friend, and we were very impressed with her methodology, and we decided to pursue further.
And what was the impact like? What did it feel like at those time? Because I can imagine that when I first met you, it was quite a stressful period for the family too.
It is. So there was a series of events that happened when your closest staff left. There was really a lot of HR, manpower thinking, misalignment issues. Projects were not closing. Market was scary. Yeah, and it was just terrible. Every day was just in fear of no more projects to feed the team. A lot of insecurity feeling,
Was
emotions.
sales also challenging back then?
It was very challenging. It was also challenging. There was also a time when there was a lot of cannibalizing. Pricing was so low, they were trying to lowball one another. Yeah, so we needed an extra help to say, hey, let's have a new guiding house, and where can we go from there?
Well, anyway, thank you so much for trusting me to be part of your journey. So again, we have been journeying together, me and Jake, for I think close to a year now. Since then, those dark times, have seen Jake grown tremendously, and I'm very, very happy also to see the team grow. Would you like to share, like, what has been the biggest change for yourself personally?
Yeah, the biggest change is the mindset. Is really the mindset. We used to think that we are very fixated in what we do. We are, say, a project manager, we are a designer, we are a contractor. There's only this much we should focus on. Yeah, so the mindset it's really extending a lot more. Like, you care with your heart, you listen a bit more, and you extend the whole coverage, the whole care for the whole client a bit more. So I think the mindset of caring for more uh, hit in very strongly after sitting down sessions and sessions after Felicia. That is the biggest change for the mindset for myself. For the company wise, it's for sure the culture. I think it used to be much more in silo. I finished my role, I would just go. After the alignment and a lot more team building, a lot more focus sessions, we can see that from the design part, it has a direct impact to the project management part. The project management part has a direct impact to the costing, the QS portion, and the whole cycle just goes on and on. So the culture itself is that we are caring for each other, as teammates, to make a better proposal from ZL. So that is really the mindset and the culture difference.
Awesome. It's make me very happy to hear that. How about the business impact? Like, what are some of the biggest wins that you've had having gone through coaching for a year?
Yeah, this one definitely has to deserve a medal, a shout out. Especially in the circuit breaker, that was about 2-3 months back. At the start of it, we were having good momentum in terms of growth, realignment, policies, processes. So at the start of the circuit breaker, one of our strongest pitch is on the salesmanship, on site visits, and able to identify technical issues. But with the circuit breaker, nobody can go out. So I was especially afraid because, you can't go on site, you can't perform, you can't show your magic. How are you going to close deals? So that was the biggest fear. Yeah, but I think the thing that came out of it was that no, if this is something that's not working, try from another angle. What else can you do to improve yourself? So that's when we start to realize that is there a better way to position ZL in terms of this crisis? What is the added advantage that you had? So Felicia, really just rooted us deep down to say, heritage is your strongest point, and going through heritage of family business where allow you to be very robust, very resilient in the crisis. So example like that, just showcase your strength, identify your strength, and then to come out during this darkest time, I would say. So the biggest win was we managed to close deals during the circuit breaker despite not having to meet physically. Yeah, despite not. So, and it's not just one deal, and it's multiple deals. And the quantum increase, if you compare last year, the same back-to-back, last year to compare to this year, is about 30% increase. And
Wow.
project value, I must really give credit to Felicia. And the project value itself is it's the quantum increase is also close to 40%, the project value itself.
Wow.
So,
And this is comparing last year and this year with circuit breaker.
Yes. So we were very surprised ourselves. My dad, the founder, also was wondering, "Are you sure you did it?" Yeah. I mean, once we can see the contract signed, it was magical. It was really amazing.
And again, how did that impact you and the family?
Definitely very positive. They were saying in circuit breaker, if you can close deal, and in normal times, it's going to be much better. So a team is much more assured because of this. I would say reinforcement that if we strengthen ourselves and we are very sure what's our mission and vision and very clear our USP, we should be able to create a niche in the market. And this really in a times and time have proved that this is an effective tool. And it created a lot more, I would say, confidence within the team, especially the sales and the project team, that they are saying with confidence that, hey,
Sorry to interrupt, but how did that help with the recruitment of the team members?
It helped a lot. So during our interview sessions, this is when we can really shout out to say that we have a very thorough training process. We have a very thorough, I would say, skills script sales design process. So in a way, the recruiter, the new hires, were impressed that there was a very good structure at the back end. So the assurance and the confidence just immensely proud of.
Cool. So maybe my final question would be, thank you so much for sharing all your experience and being so upfront with everything. Very generous of you in sharing. So what would you say to someone who maybe is facing some challenges from the current situation and is considering getting help?
Take the first step. I think for myself, it was also a very difficult period, more so from a traditional SME background. The times will be that all your sorrows, your difficulties, you have to shoulder it. This is how traditional business, especially my dad is still active in business. That's what they will tell you. But give yourself that one session to speak to Felicia. Really, the charm and the magic is that she's able to really at that one session to pinpoint where is the one spot that little bit that you can make an improvement, and you'll be amazed that by just that one fix, things appear smoother somehow. Yeah, of course, it's not magical in all way.
Yeah,
A
I'm
lot
not a
of
magician.
yeah, a lot of effort has to be done two ways. So what I'm really trying to say, give yourself one chance, give it one shot. You'll be amazed by what the results can be. Truly.
Wow, so touched. Well, thank you so much, Jake, again for sharing, and thank you for the last 1 year journey. And what Jake mentioned is so true. Even if I'm there, it takes two hands to clap. If you are coachable and you're willing to change, because again, the change you were mentioning, it started with mindset, right? If the
Yes.
mindset doesn't change, what you do will not help you either. So thank you guys. I hope that is a good insight to what journey of business coaching is like. If you want to find out more, you can contact me. This is my email and my website. And of course, if you have any needs for renovation during circuit breaker with a company that is still actively doing all their projects, please do ask Jake directly. This is Jake's email as well. So again, I hope you find today's useful, and see you again the next time. Thank
Thank you.
you.